It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends, and this is another T-Lo Video Productions. And in the house, we have the legendary group, Force MDs. Unfortunately, the whole group's not here, but we got Stevie D. Hey, Stevie, what's up?
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? How you doing?
All right, man. So we're going to just start from the beginning, man. So tell our viewers, man, how did Force MDs actually get started?
Okay, we started out from Staten Island, New York. That's our hometown. That was known at one time as one of the forgotten boroughs of New York City. We used to, mimic the Jackson Five when we was young. It was just me, my brother, my other brothers, the Lundy brothers at first, and then a year later came my uncle, whose name is Jesse Daniels. We call him Jesse D. He joined the group, and we called ourselves the Fantastic LDs. LD standing for Lundys and Daniels. So we still started doing talent shows around Staten Island. Then we started going to the city, which was a New York City talent search, so all 5 boroughs of the city, and we came in first place. So that's when we knew maybe we do got some talent here. So if you got all these other people recognizing that we had talent, maybe it was real. We don't want, some of your friends just down, yeah, y'all good, man. They just behind like, they suck, you know what? We found out the 5 boroughs liked us also, so we thought we had something. So from leaving a talent show out of New York, getting back on the Staten Island ferry, we seen this gentleman singing country songs with a guitar case out and making tons of money. And we had lint in our pocket looking at this guy making all this money, like, wow, he's making money singing country songs. I bet if we do what we did in these talent shows doing Jackson 5, Stevie Wonder, we could make some money. Jesse had that idea. We was a little scared at first. We said, hell, let's do it. So we did it. And bam, we put the hat out and tons of dollar bills, $5 bills, everything came in the hat. And we found ourselves a new job. We says, wow, this is something here. All we do is sing and people put money in the hat. We didn't think that was possible. But we found that. And we stayed on the boat for a couple of years doing that as a hustle. Our motto was, if you're broke, let's hit the boat. Go and sing in front of all races and creed of people.
I hear that.
That got us to singing in front of all races and creed of people instead of just singing in our hood to African American. Right. It expanded us as being entertainers. So we did that, and one day a gentleman by the name of Mr. Magic, he had the rap attack on the radio. He was like the biggest thing out. He had a family living in Staten Island, and he seen us sing. And he said, hey, man, you guys are good, man. You ever think about making a record? He's like, yeah, man, yeah. So we just we'll put some money in the hat first, man. Then we can talk about that. Magic for the $50 in the hat.
Right.
And he referred us to Tom Silverman of Tommy Boy Records.
Exactly, yes.
We thought he was joking around, but we found out that he was real. He said, hey, guys, meet me here at 1 o'clock. I want you to do what you just did on this boat in front of Tom Silverman. And if he likes you, he might sign you guys to a record deal. So at that time, me as in a group, I was actually rapping also in a group called the Force MCs with DJ Dr. Rock as one of the first rappers to come out of Staten Island, go to Harlem World, Bronx, all that. They wasn't used to knowing from Staten Island. So we made a name for ourselves, an underground hip hop name for ourselves as Dr. Rock and the Force MCs. So as us going to the audition for Tommy Boy, now Tommy Boy heard whispers about Force MCs also in the rap fields, but not knowing that I was a part of that. Because my brother Khalil, before we went to audition, my brother Khalil left and went into the mosque because he said that's what he wanted to do, seek his knowledge. So we added Mercury from the Force MCs onto the LDs. And we said, yo, man, it's an audition. My brother Khalil can't come. Once you come and, you come and sing too, man. So he came and sung with us. And on the boat, on our way there, that's when we met Trisco Pearson. because he was in the group in Staten Island also called Cook Corporation. He was a little guy, the group like the Frankie Lyman, but it sounded like Rick James. And he broke up with his group. He said, yo, we going to audition. It was like the Wizard of Oz. Like, okay, come on, Tristan, you come too, man. Come on. So we come and Dr. Rock, DJ Dr. Rock, yo, man, we come too. Yeah, maybe we want to see DJ. Come on, man, let's go. So we came to Tommy Boy's house with more people than Mr. Magic seen on the Staten Island Ferry. He said, hey, man, there's more guys than I seen on the boat. We said, hey, man, one guy quit. So we put these other guys in. But he said, well, do what you do, man. So we sung for him. And then we started rapping for him as the Force MCs also, because Mercury's in the group. He said, oh, my God, I heard of you guys. So really, Tommy Boy found two groups at one time. And we happened to be the LDs mixed with the Force MCs. And that's what he asked. So what are you going to call yourselves? You got two name groups. So we couldn't call ourselves the LDs because Mercury and Trisco had different last names. Different initials to their last name, Pearson and Nelson. It wasn't L and D. So we had to scratch LDs from being a group name. So we said Force. How about Force? That can cover everybody's last name, but we got to change the MCs to MDs because we're singers too. And so we came out as the Force MCs. Everybody thought we just rap. So we changed the name to Force MDs. We made it stand for musical diversity. That means we're versatile. We can rap, sing, and do a lot of other things. So Tommy Boy said, yeah, I like that. Force MDs. Let's change it to Force MDs. And that's how we became Force MDs.
You know, I follow you guys from way back, man. I remember one time y'all did a live concert on WBLS.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes, I do, sir. Yes, I do.
You know, and it was epic that night because everybody tuned in. And this is where the Force MDs really, for me, made a platform, you know, and stuff. Yeah. So, Stevie, let's talk about the group's first single. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. First single was Let Me Love You.
Okay.
That was the first single we came out with. Our Uncle Jesse came up with that melody, and he went to California on his own one day. He was out on the beach and all that stuff, and he went to go, you know, street perform, because we were street performers at first. And Jesse was like the Michael Jackson street performer out of the group. He always mimicked Michael Jackson, wear the clothes, the wig and everything. So he went over to California and did that, came back. He said, hey, guys, I got this song, got this melody I can't get out of my head, man. And he said, let's just hear it. He said, let me love you in the sunshine. Let me hold you. Yeah, man, that's catchy, man. That's catchy. So when we told Tommy Boy that we got songs of our own too, we sung Let Me Love You for him. We didn't have no words, no like verses. We just had the melody. Hey, that's a great melody. So Tom Silverman's wife, Robin Haplin, helped us put the song together. We wrote verses and stuff. And I said, yo, let's put a rap in there. So I threw a rap in there. And that was one of the architects, just one of the blueprint styles of R&B hip hop sound. Let's put rap in the R&B. And Let Me Love You was a big hit in the metropolitan area. It didn't hit worldwide.
It sure was.
It didn't hit worldwide, but it did hit hard in New York and Bronx, Philly, and all.
Did you guys really expect that? Did you expect that to happen at that point?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Because I remember myself being on the train, just leaving the studio with my Walkman on, listening to the playback of Let Me Love You. I was like, damn, I like it. I hope people like this song. I kept saying, I hope they get it. They like this song. And next thing you know, man, it was number one requested on the radio like 10 weeks straight. And it was the melody of the summer. Let me love you. Everywhere you go, let me love you. I love that song, you know. So that was a great New York experience for us.
So Stevie, let's talk about some of the places that you guys performed, and name some of the places you guys did, you know, back in the days.
Oh man, we did Madison Square Garden. We did the Continental Center. We did the Forum in LA, the Forum. We did a lot of places, all the big arenas. Wow, we went to a lot of places, man.
Yeah.
Even went overseas with Madonna. Oh, we did. We played in front of 125,000 people at night. You know, when we toured Madonna overseas. So we've been to Italy, Germany, London. Oh, it's a lot, man. We traveled a lot, man. We definitely, that's our strength, our stage show, our energetic stage show persona. That's our strength, man. Us being on stage, man. Gotta say that.
Stevie, you as a performer in your younger days, who actually influenced you as an artist?
Clearly Jackson 5. Clearly.
Okay.
Main influence. Temptations, of course. Manhattan's a big deal. We even liked Elvis and Frank Sinatra, man, because we inducted that into our act on the ferry boat, because we're good at mimicking people. That's a talent. We mimicking other artists, and we love Smokey Robinson and Miracles. These are acts that we really mimic on the Staten Island ferry, and we brought it into our recording, like Itching for a Scratch. One of the songs that we brought some of our favorite artists in. James Brown. James Brown is another favorite of ours, and they really influenced us. In us watching them, we tried to be like them, and we put it into some of our songs, and people can hear that. Temptations, heavily.
Right. I remember I seen a video with you guys with Full Force. Yes. Actually do the Temptation thing.
Yes. Force brothers. We call them Force brothers.
I grew up with Lou and them, and I've done a lot of remixes for them as well, and when I see the forces joined together, I think that was kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Love it. We love that, man. We love doing that. Full Force are just super talented guys, man. We like our brothers, man. We got a real strong connection, man. We real good friends. They live out here in PA where we live at, so it's
So listen, we're going to stay tuned now for we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back with the Force MDs, Stevie D.
Yeah.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
There comes a time in your life that someone you really love will go to the other side. Their spirit will fly to an endless sky. Up the mountain highs, down the valley lows. You had to cross them all. Seems the road goes on and on. A smile, a mask the pain. You drown it in the rain. You don't want them to know. Lost but don't know where to go. I'll be the one that you're back for your leap of faith. I'll be the voice inside that keeps you brave. I'll be the shadow that never leaves your side. To take you high, I'll fly with you. I'll take you to a better place. You're not alone. You never have to be afraid. I'll rise with you. Let's go soaring through an endless sky. Just close your eyes. Let's fly. The good times sweep the bad behind. The darkness fades away. Soon the sun begins to shine. A new day has begun. We can run towards the sun. We can open up our wings and touch the sky. I'll be the wind that you're back before you leave. Voice inside that keeps you brave. I'll be the shadow that never leaves your side. I'll be the wings that take you you through so I can live inside of you. I'll fly with you, I'll fly with you. I'll take you to a better place. You're not alone, you're not alone. You never have to be afraid. I'll take you to another place. Let's go soaring through an endless sky. Just close your eyes. I'll fly, let's fly. I'll take you to a better place. You're not alone. You never have to be afraid. Never have to be afraid. Let's go soaring through an endless sky. Just close your eyes. Let's fly. Let's fly. Let's fly. Let's fly away.
This is Tyrone Lowe, and this is my show, The Legends, and we're back with the Force MDs, and we're talking to Stevie D. Stevie, what's up, man?
What's good, man? How you doing?
All right. You know, you guys came a long way, you know, a lot of ups and downs, you know, and I'm sure that everybody has their ups and downs, and not only that, you guys had a lot of tragedies, you
Yes,
know,
indeed.
and can you collaborate on that?
Yeah. Let me just give you some of the ups. The ups in our group were, you know, that we made some great songs for the world, and that's gonna last forever. That's one. One is definitely being on Soul Train for the first time, man. You know, that was so big to us because, like I said, we was in that forgotten borough of Staten Island, man, and we just felt we had Staten Island on our back at that time, and the people out there was just so proud of us, and us knowing that we got up every Saturday morning and watched Soul Train just to see artists perform, and always dreamed about, damn, I hope we'd be on there one day. And that finally happened for us. So that was a really big step for the Force MDs. Another big step for Force MDs. I'm giving you the good stuff, then I'm going to get to the other stuff.
Okay, great.
Yeah, touring with Madonna. Madonna picking us to go overseas to tour with her. Like I said, performing in front of these big audiences from all over the globe, man. That was a very big movement for us. And, you know, during the years, of course, like you mentioned earlier, we had tragedies in the group. First one we lost out of the group was Mercury. Mercury had a heart attack, you know, complications of sugar diabetes. You know, that was really hurtful for the group. Second in the group was Dr. Rock. Even though he didn't sing with the group, but he was our DJ for years as the Force MC. So he's always connected with us. You know, he signed with us on the first album, but he became his DJ in Texas doing his thing. He died. And then after that, my brother, me and Khalil's brother, Jesse's nephew, TC, our brother TC, passed after that of Lou Gehrig's disease. You know, the baseball player that is called amyotrophic laterosclerosis in medical term, but everybody knows it as Lou Gehrig's disease. That was, I can't even express it. You know, everything, everybody heard it when they passed, you know, very, very much.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
You know, what I would have asked you is that for the upcoming artists that's coming into the craft of, you know, the industry, do you have any suggestions for them?
Yes. You got to take care of your business, man. You know, a lot of groups in the 80s, you know, of course, you heard a lot of the contracts were the same. A lot of people didn't really make real big money back then, you know. A lot of bad contracts back then, you know, but, you know, you just live and you learn, man. You know, it's good that the younger generations are learning from us now. Like, you know, we took all the bruises from it, but, you know, it's a blessing that when you make good music, you can work forever. You know, you still can work, go on tour, and still provide for your family. That's a blessing that we have. But, you know, like I say, you know, nobody's millionaires and rich and none of that. But we still are living good. And we thank the fans for that. For the fans coming out to the concerts and the shows and still buy the tickets, still buy our records on streaming platforms now. That's all a blessing to us, man. And you have to look over your business. You got to keep the right company around you. You know, you got to watch out for drugs. You know, people smoke weed, but sometimes that leads into other things. People want to drink that syrup and all that, those pills and all that just to be like other people. You got to watch out for that. You got to be around good company for you to really prosper in life. You know, you got to be, the energy got to be good. You got to be around people with good energy, and that's real. Mm-hmm. It's good for you to write. You know, write your craft, write your own songs. You know what I'm saying? You can take other people's songs. It's good to write your own songs. That just adds on to your income. You know, if the song becomes a big hit, it just adds on to checks coming in, residual checks coming for you for the rest of your life.
Okay. So let's talk about your single, Fly With You.
Yes.
You know, it's a beautiful song, man. Very touching at that, you know. And so tell the viewers about that.
Yeah, that's a song that we wrote. We didn't write, but we had Rob Swartz and Eric Steele. He's the other writer of the song. And they came to us with the song, you know. We was expecting, okay, it was another R&B joint, you know, because we made 2 other great songs before that. A song called Make You Happy and a song called Don't Rush. I'm just giving y'all history, but I want to go look it up. Those are 2 other good songs that we made, but this song is different. This is an inspirational song that we made just because so many people passed away from the COVID and other things, not just the COVID, but like cancer. A lot of people, you know, died of illnesses and people got shot, even all that. Just as for the people that crossed over to the other side, man. And you were in that pain, if it's a family member or a real close friend, you know, everybody mourns in pain. So we figured that we just want to make a song to for remembrance and just to touch your heart of, you know, what family goes through. And it's a song, you know, we made just to have that type of song out just for people lost, people that lose somebody. So we tried to go that road. They presented it to us. We said, this is different, but we'll try it. And the song actually came out really nice. And it touches a lot of people already. We get a lot of people that cry over the song, they see the video, to even just hear the song because we sung it with very deep emotion, man. You know, now you can hear it in the song. And we just wish the best for it, you know.
You know, it's funny because Lou called me up one day and this song was almost like 20 years old. You know, and he came to me and said, you know, Ty, we have this song by the Force MDs called The Baddest Chick in the Club, you know. And he said, Ty, why don't you do a house remix? And I did it. Now, the funny thing about it is the last time I seen you guys really was a little bit before that at the Mixtape Comedy Club. And I was always telling Jesse I want to do the remix on. He's like, well, yeah, you always say that. Every time I see you, you're going to say that, you know. But I finally did it, man, and it came out very well. And I am honored to actually, you know, be a part of that and, you know, to actually contribute something to you guys, man, you know. And
and that song went on an album. It went on some type of album or something, right? It went on the
EP.
Album.
It went on the EP, you know, and it's still being played. Because I play it, you know, once in a while in the club. When I first remixed it, I was playing, this is how people was feeling, and they was actually feeling it. So I was telling Lou the feedback on it was really good, you know, and stuff. And but if there wasn't the pandemic right now, what would you guys be doing right now?
We'd be touring. We had a big tour schedule for this year, man. And it got all wiped away, man. And so, you know, we was like, hey, is this thing really this serious? You know, once it started getting more serious, they said, hey, we got to cancel all shows. And, you know, just for, you know, because the fans, no matter what we make new, they want to hear their Tender Love. They want to hear their Love Is a House, Tears, Here I Go Again, all our older classics. You know, people still want to hear those songs. And we love performing it, man, for them. And unfortunately, this year just cut a lot of that out. And we just hoping that next year is definitely a better year. Then when you get back on stage, that's the thing I do miss most is performing on stage. So we substitute that and just going in the studio and just making music, man. And, you know, and we do our little radio show. We have a Force MDs featuring Dr. Pebbly Pooh radio show.
I seen that this morning, man. I was like, you guys are wild, man.
yeah, man.
Y'all be getting it in, you know. So any shout outs to anyone, man?
Oh, Kevin Gray, of course. Kevin Gray is first in line. He gets a shout out because he always put things together. Of course, all my Force MD brothers that we lost, TC, Mercury, Trisco, Dr. Rock, K1, those are some of the soldiers. And of course, Jesse, who's doing it, he's going through something right now. And we just praying that everything goes okay, man, because he been up and down, with the addiction thing. And we're trying to get him right in the right course. But, he's always a Force MD. When he's ready, he'll come back. So right now, me, my brother Khalil, and our nephew, Zion the Dream is our nephew. We're still holding down the Force MD thing, legacy. Zion is got solo stuff coming out. Zion the Dream, he got a remake of Body and Soul by Soul Generation coming out. It's really nice. He got a video, and he has a song called Make a Stand. It's like a political song, the stuff that's going on right now. And we, as the Force MDs unit, we have Fly With You that's out right now, and it's getting a great buzz, and we just hope
nice song.
We hope it buzzes all the way to the top. And hey, we still on Instagram. You can get us on Force MDs on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the whole nine. So that's how we move.
So you know what? I am flattered to have you on my show, man. I thank you very much. I visualized me talking to the whole group, but perhaps somewhere along the line we could do that again. Yeah, okay. But to my viewers, I thank you guys for queuing in. This is Stevie D from the Force MDs, and I thank you so much, man. And
the eldest member of the Force, the eldest member. Man. To the temptations of the Force.
So listen, this is another T-Love video production, and y'all tune in for another episode. Thank you, guys.
Peace, salute.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
My assignment, my calling is to inspire, uplift.
You have to make sure your people are partying.
All I want to do is just bring joy to the dance floor and watch people dance.
T-Lo.